So I'm pretty excited about this upgrade. I keep saying I don't think there's any much left that I can do to Mad Max, but there is. So you guys might have seen some pictures on social media. Our good friends over at Custom Dynamics, they just came out with something absolutely awesome for the Road Glide. So you guys know I'm rocking all Custom Dynamics lightings, but Custom Dynamics came out with one that is so badass, and I'm actually expecting it to come probably in the next hour or two. So I'm actually gonna take Mad Max apart. We're gonna have to take the windshield off, the side trim lights, the entire front fairing off. We're gonna be removing the front XX headlight, as well as the grills. They're gonna have to come off too. The grills and the grill lights, they're all gonna have to come off if I want to install this new headlight. This headlamp is absolutely amazing. All right, so before we swap this headlight out, and I'm gonna tell you guys, this headlight, it is so bright. I really didn't wanna replace it, but the new design is just sick. This headlight is so bright. It's as bright, if not brighter than a car headlight. And what I'm told is that the new headlight, it's called a Shark Demon, that I'm gonna be putting on the bike. It's even more bright than this one. But before I take everything apart, I wanted to show you guys how this headlamp looks. It's got the double X. If I do decide, I might actually put it up on my website for sale. So just hit me up in an email if you guys are interested. It'll be up on my website. You guys could purchase it straight from there and I'll ship it right out to you. But this headlamp is basically brand new. I just put it on a couple months ago. Haven't really rode the bike too often here in the winter. The headlamp is brand new. There's no scratches or dings or anything on it. That is the low beam. Let me actually flick on the high beam. Like, it is just crazy, crazy bright. I really didn't want to replace it, but when I seen the new Shark Demon, I said, absolutely, I gotta have it on the bike, because I think the look is just gonna look more aggressive. And as soon as Mr. UPS man comes by and drops it off, I'm gonna show you the headlamp. We're gonna put it on, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. Mad Max is apart. So I got the headlight out and the side vent lights out with the grills. Super simple. So I am actually going to be putting these components on my website. So that's how it gets installed. The grill covers the vent, and then you have a light, one on either side, and then the double X headlamp from Custom Dynamics. So if you guys are interested in it, I will have, if you're watching this video now, it's going to be on my website. First come, first serve. Head on over there. I think all of these components are about $1,000 brand new. I'll definitely have it discounted for you, and I'll throw in a few Cycle Fanatix stickers, so head on over there if you guys are interested. It showed up and it is right here. Custom Dynamics, fully DOT approved. You got that beautiful headlamp, Shark Demon. I cannot wait to install it. So I'm actually, just so you guys know, I think I'm only one out of a few that actually have this headlight. So if you guys want to order it, I'm gonna leave you guys all the links and some spec sheet like information for this headlamp, and also the link, so it'll take you straight to Custom Dynamics, because right now they're actually out of it. So they're actually gonna have another large shipment ready for, I believe, about in a month or so. So if you guys want one of these headlamps, because they're super hot right now, head on over there and just order yourself one. Tell them I sent you over there. So this way, at least you'll have it before riding season. But let's unbox this thing. I cannot wait to install it. This headlamp is going to look so good on Mad Max. Let's do it. I'm gonna open up the box, show you guys what's inside. So that's the headlamp right there. Let me show you guys this picture. So there's a black Road Glide, just like mine. You're gonna get some instructions, and let's open this puppy up together. Oh, wow. This is going to look so menacing in the front. All right, so this is pretty cool. I thought it was actually one unit, but it doesn't seem like it's one unit. So it is, oh my God, this is going to look so friggin' wicked. Look at this headlamp. Wow. That is beautiful. All high gloss black. All right, so let me put this one over here. This was this side. Let me take this one out. Beautifully packaged. Oh, I'm so excited to actually install this. I haven't been this excited to install something in a while, but this is really exciting because it's going to, the double X headlamp looks really good. But just the design of this, you know, everybody's leaning towards that these days, this style for the performance baggers. Okay, so you have this bracket right here. That is heavy duty, boy. Let me put that on there. And then, okay, so there's a bunch of brackets that we're going to have to install on this. It's all painted high gloss black. Let me put that down gently. Just gonna put everything on the same side as it was in the package. Then there's one more in here that I gotta take out. Okay, so we'll put that in the back like so. And then we have this piece. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to, just wanna make sure there's nothing else in there. Nope. So what I'm gonna do now, because obviously this is brand new headlamp. I have never seen or installed one of these before. So I'm actually gonna go through the directions and then I'll take you guys through it, show you guys how we're gonna install this. So stay with me. And then once we have the bike back together, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. But you guys could see right there, that looks absolutely wicked. So just so you guys know, DOT approved. A lot of the other headlight manufacturers that make something similar are not DOT approved. So can you have a problem? Absolutely. It's just like with anything else on the bike. If you get into an accident or create an accident because your headlamp wasn't DOT approved, can you be into some trouble or liable? Absolutely. Or also, say your insurance company finds out you didn't have an approved DOT headlamp. Could you have a problem? Absolutely. So that's why this headlamp is so good, not only because, I mean, it looks absolutely badass, but it is DOT approved and you don't have to worry about anything like that. I was told straight from Custom Dynamics that I was worried about this headlamp not being as bright as the double X, because the double X headlamp, it's like a car headlight or possibly even brighter. A lot of people were asking me about that headlamp, the double X. It's fantastic. I love it. I really didn't want to take it off. The first question I asked was, is this Shark Demon headlamp brighter than the double X? And the answer is yes. This headlamp is brighter than even the double X. So, and it's DOT approved. So, and you have the look that kind of everybody wants currently, that's really hot for your performance bagger. So it was a no-brainer for me. I said, absolutely, let's do it. So like I said, I'm gonna get into the directions right now so I don't mess nothing up. The bike is totally apart. I guess I'll show you guys how to put it in, because I'm probably like one of the only ones, maybe 1 in 5 people that have this. I might only be the only one that actually puts out a video on this headlamp. So let's do it the right way. Normally, I don't even do install videos anymore. Being that it is kind of brand new item, let's go through it. I'll show you guys how to put it together. This way, the video might help you guys out. So I want to also mention that the bracketry that it comes with in the kit, like, you can't bend this. This is super thick, definitely not bending this. And I'm 6'2", 215 pounds. You're not bending this. So everything, just so you guys know for your information, super, super stout bracketry that comes with this. Okay, so first things first, this bracket right here is the first item that is going to go into the bike. You're gonna use your two existing Allen bolts, and then you're gonna use 2 bolts that came with the package, and we're gonna bolt this mounting plate on first. Next step, you're gonna take the wiring harness that comes with the kit, and you're gonna plug it into the existing socket wiring harness that was plugged into the headlamp. And then you're gonna push it into the back and route them like so. You're gonna leave one connector on the left side, and the one that has this white connector with it, you're gonna leave that on the right side. So it's gonna look like that. Just so you guys know, everything from Custom Dynamics is plug and play. So now you have to take this bracket and install the light onto it. It's a total of 8 bolts. One right there is the pivot, and then this is where you tighten it up for your adjustment. As you guys can see, I'm moving the bracket back and forth. So there's 2 bolts on one side, 2 on the other. Also, keep in mind, these headlights, they do have a top and bottom. It is clearly marked right here. It's raised, it says top. So make sure this goes up towards this little lip right here, or metal piece that's sticking high on top of this bracket. And that's how you're gonna put it in, top. And then you're gonna install the 4 bolts onto the bracket. Super easy. Okay, one last bolt, and then I'll show you guys how this looks. Oh my God, this looks so good. Even says Custom Dynamics on the bottom with the DOT SAE number right there, top. And that slot on the bracket is made so this way you could adjust your headlamps. All right, so that's ready to go. Let's do the next step. That looks so good. All right, so now you see how this is situated. Just want to show you guys. It says top, top. You see this on the right side, this little lip right here from the bracket, and then on the left side, there's a lip. So now these 2 units are going to be installed into this mounting plate. And that's why there's a lip higher, because there's a bolt up higher over there, and then there's one lower down here. Low down here, and then right side is up high. That's where these 2 points are going to meet. So that's exactly how I'm going to install it. Now, into the bike, you have the holes already here for the brackets, and we're going to be using these 8 Allen bolts right here with lock washers. I'm going to mount the 2 lights up, but right before we do that, I'm going to plug obviously the lights in because you won't be able to get in there later, and then I'll show you guys how that looks. All right, everything is installed. Just one quick tip: before you put the headlamp with the bracket that you have to install onto it, before you mount that onto the main bracket, make sure you tighten up all of the bolts as far as the adjustment goes. You will not be able to get a wrench in on the back bolts. So I kind of left them in the middle setting. I put actually the garage door down. I turned the bike on, and the headlamps are actually in a place right now where I kind of want them. But as I'm riding in the nighttime, and if I do see that they have to obviously be adjusted a little bit up or a little bit down, no problem. I'll just have to take the fairing back down and adjust the headlamps. And then the final piece to the puzzle is this cover plate with 1 bolt right there and the two bolts on the bottom that actually cover up the middle nicely. And now I'm actually gonna install the fairing back on, take the bike outside so you guys could see how this looks. But let me tell you guys, it looks absolutely menacing. Install complete, man, and I am really happy with the installation, how it looks. It's super easy to put in. Let me not waste any more of your time, guys. Check this badass Shark Demon Custom Dynamics headlight out. let me throw on the lights for you, and then I'll go over a couple things with you guys about the setup and install. So as you guys remember, when I bolted up the entire headlamp with the bracket onto the main bracket, a quick tip, you guys should, there's 2 bolts there like I showed you guys. There's one that the headlamp actually pivots on, and then the forward one is actually, there's actually a slot, so this way you could adjust the headlight. So I would recommend tightening up the back further bolt pretty tight and just leaving the forward bolt loose, so this way you guys could still adjust the headlamp, because you will not be able to get a wrench to the back bolt. So then you could get the wrench onto that forward bolt, and then once you adjust your headlight, then you could tighten it up. So going by what Custom Dynamics wants you to do is basically, if you take your motorcycle and put it up against the wall, let's say there's a wall 25 feet away, you want the top of the beam at 36 inches from the floor to the top of the beam where it hits the wall. So that's pretty much where you would want it. So obviously I didn't have a wall, so what I did was just in my garage, I closed the garage door and I pretty much put it where the other headlamp was for now. So I'm gonna obviously ride the bike, take a couple trips at nighttime here in the next couple weeks. And what I'm gonna do personally is, when I'm on the highway and at night, I wanna make sure that I am able to see very clearly far ahead into the distance onto the highway. Make sure that the road is lit up very well. So I may have to tweak it, I don't know, a little bit up, a little bit down, but right now they're kind of set on where that slot is, kind of in the middle. But when you guys get the kit, you'll see what I'm talking about. So if I have to adjust them, it's really simple. You just unloosen the forward bolts. But this is the thing, like with me now, once you have the fairing on, in order to adjust these headlamps, you're gonna have to take the fairing back off, because there is a cover plate that goes over the headlamps to kind of finish it off very nicely in the middle. That has to come off, but you can't take that off unless you have the fairing off. So it's a little more work involved than like your standard traditional headlamp, where you have the one bolt underneath and, you know, clockwise, counterclockwise to kind of tilt the headlamp up or down. But then again, you don't have the looks, obviously, of this style headlamp. Shark Demon, absolutely awesome. I can't even look straight into it because it is that bright. And this is not even the high beams. Let me throw the high beams on really quick. Oh my God, that is, wow, that is bright. I can't wait to check it out at nighttime. I will definitely give you guys an update. I'm actually going to be doing a few things with the club this Saturday night. So we'll be out at night and I'll make a quick video about it and I'll show you guys just how bright it is. But as far as how the bike looks, oh my God, guys, this is how a performance bagger should look, right? Menacing in the front. This is how Mad Max should look. Let me know what you guys think about the headlight. If, like I said, if you guys are interested in one, I'll have all the links down below in the description so you guys could head over to Custom Dynamics. If you want one soon, you have to go and purchase it, pre-order it, because right now they don't have any. And if you want one, it's going to be about a month. Make sure you order it now, so this way you have one in time for riding season. Again, super bright, brighter than the XX. And the most important thing is that it is DOT approved. So this way you guys will not have any issues. You won't cause any trouble to somebody else or to yourself. But this looks absolutely insane. I love it. I absolutely love it. If you guys are interested in my XX headlight that I took off of the bike with the vent grill lights, it will be up on my website, so just purchase it there. I'll leave a link down below in the video description and I will ship it out immediately to you. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think. Does Mad Max look better? I absolutely love it, and I'll keep you guys posted as far as how well this headlamp works, but man, I just love how it looks. Just so you guys know, if I didn't mention before, Custom Dynamics windshield trim light, Custom Dynamics black, high gloss black, low profile turn signals. Then we have the Custom Dynamics fog lamps going to the side. Let me throw a light on so you guys could like see all the lights. Let me do that. Really nice and sleek looking. And then I have the fog lamps. I also have a switch on the side if I want them, if I want the brights on. And then you have the hinge light on the side, which is great because if you put a turn signal on, you see this is, I talk about this all the time. It's just like tractor trailers. If they're turning, if they're in your lane and they're turning into your lane and they have their signal on, you can't see it if you're in the middle of the tractor trailer. But they do have lights on the side of the trailer, which lets you know, hey, I'm trying to come over. Maybe I don't see you. And then this way you could do something. Well, same thing here. Like if you put your signal on, if you didn't have these lights installed on your bike, well, if you're next to a car and just say they're in your blind spot and you throw on a signal, well, maybe that car will see what you're trying to do and maybe give you a beep of the horn so this way you don't run into them. So that's why I like to have them. Then you got the bag lights, the filler panel lights, the low profile brake light with the curved Custom Dynamics license plate holder. I just love it. I just love how it looks. These lights are super bright, super high quality. And this headlight, oh my God, like look at, see all the lights too, so you guys know, I chose to have everything white. I want everything nice and bright. So like when the turn signals are on, these are gonna go yellow, right? Just like this one, it's going yellow. But then when I shut the turn signal off, it goes back to white. So when you like look at the bike right now, it's all white, and that's how I love how that looks, just all white. And then when you're rolling down a highway, everything is nice and bright, nice and lit up, and you're definitely going to be able to be seen by other cars. And I tell you guys that all the time. I can't preach this enough. Lighting is probably the most important, if not the most important thing on your motorcycle. If you want to come home safe, if you guys travel long distances at night, whatever it is, get lighting on your bike. It's not only so you can see the road, but it's because you're able to be seen by other vehicles and they're not going to hit you. A lot of people don't put on any lights, and just the stock lighting just doesn't cut it. That's my opinion. Take it for what it is, but if you want to be safe, if you want to see the road, definitely get yourself some good lighting so this way you come home safe to your families. And I think personally it looks badass. But if you don't have a good headlamp, if you don't have good lighting on your bike, those dangerous situations might come too close, meaning you won't be able to see them in time for you to put on the brakes, slam on the brakes, or make some kind of emergency maneuvers, if you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, regardless, this is badass, man. Unbelievable. I am so in love with that headlamp. I think it just made Mad Max look absolutely fierce in the front. All right, that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. That's it for me. I got to go inside and eat some dinner. But thanks for watching. All the links are down below in the description. We'll see you guys on another one. I got to wash the bike tomorrow. We're going to have some good weather, and we'll be talking about something else tomorrow. Peace out.